All right, sixth grade. Today we are going to read in two phases as practice for our benchmark. Now, we always read in two phases. The first time we read a passage, we're taking down the central idea of that passage. This is what we do every single day. The first time we read a passage, we take down the central idea. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I have a short passage from Hatchet in front of us. I'm going to read it, and then we're going to take down the central idea. So it says, "So he left the plane running, holding altitude, and kept trying the radio. He worked out a system. Every 10 minutes, by the small clock built into the dashboard, he tried to radio with a simple message. I need help. Is there anybody listening to me?" So, the first phase of reading, we always take down the central idea. That's the first thing that we're going to do. Okay, so here's my central idea. The central idea is that Brian is calling for help. And then I pulled a quote also. Remember, we do that in class every day. We take down the central idea and then we pull a quote. It says, every 10 minutes, by the small clock built into the dashboard, he tried to radio with a simple message. This shows that Brian is using the radio to call for help. Now, our second phase of reading is that we're going to read the question that we have to answer, and then we're going to go back to find that answer. So our second phase of reading is that we read the passage again to find the answers to the questions. Awesome. So the question here is, what is Brian's attitude in the passage? So let's read this again to find what Brian's attitude was. The passage says, "So he left the plane running, holding altitude, and kept trying the radio. He worked out a system. Every 10 minutes, by the small clock built into the dashboard, he tried to radio with a simple message. I need help. Is there anybody listening to me?" So, I have it highlighted here for you. He worked out a system. That's the answer to our question, what is Brian's attitude? All right, great job, sixth grade. Let's start practicing.